Hey guys, welcome to the last video of the year, and I just wanted to go in and kind of document the loadouts that I have for this coming year. I did this in 2021, at the end of 2020, and I did this in 22, just to kind of document the changes in the loadouts that I've had over the past years. And I hadn't done it in 2023 or in 2024, I don't think I've done them, so we're just going to document them right now because they have had significant changes. So here is the Scout. Obviously, we have the My College Funds and Gucci boots that we've had in every single loadout video. I have never changed these at all. We also have our Scattergun, Idiotic Commando, an Eye Stalker pistol, and then the Holy Mackerel. For our Halloween setup, I've gone for more of a zombie rabbit look. I have my hat, the horrific head of hair, which I got from the Halloween unbox. I bought a Voodoo Curse Scout Skull, and I received a Pocket Horseman with the same loadout as before. Then we got a Christmas loadout. We have the Woolen Warmer, the Weight Room Warmer, and then a Electric Twanger painted Australian gold with the name 1950 Gold Topless Paw. And in years past, that would be the end of it, because this would just be a spare loadout, but I've actually decided to go for an MVM loadout. We have my Strange Rotation Sensation, which tracks the how many points, and I've called it the DLTRN Wannabe because it is painted after 8, instead of the distinctive lack of hue paint that is on the unusual hat. And I also have all-class hats to go with it, just for like a cool all-class look, instead of going for like the normal look. And we have our MVM stuff over here. So we have the Soldier, and the Soldier is kind of the same. It's had the All-Father for a long time, and I have gotten recently a Strange Cold Snap coat, and along with renaming my man treads the Crazy Air Boots, and getting a Strange Market Gardener. I don't know when. Then we have the Halloween loadout, which is much similar. I have a Voodoo Curse Soldier Soul with the Lieutenant Bites the Dust and the Freedom Feathers. And then for my winter loadout, I decided to go for a more, kind of cozy winter look with the Woolen Warmer and then the Mutton Man, which I've used on which I will use on other classes. And now we got the MVM loadout all done. We have the Pyro, and then in the Pyro's case, all of this hadn't really changed since the last time I did this, because the last time I did it, it was just this instead of the unusual hat. Then now we have, obviously, I have done some scrap.tf selling, and some of the stuff had not survived because I had not changed it. But yeah, we have the Pyro has been done for a while. Well, Pyro got done the Halloween, so I got the Maniacs Manacles that Halloween. So and then we have the Christmas loadout, which is very similar. Decided to go for a cozy cover up, And then we have the MVM loadout. The only thing that really changes is the weapons. The cosmetics are the same across all the classes. So we have the Demo Man. Now the Demo Man only received the hat because I had had everything else before. And then we have the Halloween loadout, which again uses the Voodoo Curse Soul that I got. Kind of go for like a ghostly king look. Then we have the Christmas Demo Man. Goes for kind of the same thing as the Pyro, same cosmetics. And then the MVM Demo Man, which we have the Heavy. Heavy, I got these cosmetics Strange like a month back, and I had actually changed the weapons on this because originally I had a tiger buffed minigun right here, and I changed it for a Tomaslov because I watched an Uncle Dane video where he played Heavy. And it's like, you know what? I kind of play the same way as Uncle Dane, so I like to move and like do funky movement. So I decided to go for the kind of loadout he went for, except changing the Gru to the Killer Gloves of my ass, which I've had for a while. Halloween Heavy was kind of funny because I would use the fists. Because the original was to go for the monstrous mandibles, the immobile suit, and then the Soviet stitch-up. And it's basically like a Frankenstein monster, but I'm trying to change it into a zombified monster. You know. And then the Christmas kind of kept the facial hair, you know. And I did that the same with Medic too. We'll see in a bit. But all of the loadouts stayed the same. And then we have the MVM Heavy, which uses the same cosmetics. And we have Engineer. And Engineer, I usually go between like two kind of sets. Either the, the Panic Attack, Eye Stalker Pistol, and then Wrench, or the Widowmaker and Gunslinger for more battle NG. And then Halloween NG had the Beep Man for, ever since I can remember playing TF2, I've had the Beep Man with the Voodoo Curse Engineer Soul that I got back in 2020, and then the Pocket Horseman that I have on Scout, because I can't find anything that kind of works with it. We got the Christmas, which uses the Sleuth Suit, which came out last Christmas, and using the off-duty style, to kind of go for like a more like overcoated, like, oh, I just got home from work for Christmas, so kind of using the same stuff as the normal loadout. Then we have our MVM loadout, which uses the El Patron, and I don't want it to. And then we have the MVM loadout that uses much of the same weapons, and that's in the all class. Now we have Medic, and Medic is kind of the same story and heavy in the fact that the Christmas beard is the same as the normal beard. I've had this for a while. I got this recently, which is a battle scarred, because I really liked the look of the battle scarred Uber saws, because to me they kind of tell a story of, a lot of use, especially for as something as stabbing your opponent to get 25% Uber. And I had gotten all of this shit recently. I've wanted to keep the Vampiric Vesture on Halloween Medic for as long as I can remember, because this was my first ever, I think this was one of my first ever cosmetics, but it was also one of my first ever painted cosmetics, because it's painted number 216, 190, 216. And I remember, wearing it all the time. And then I bought a Voodoo Curse Medic Soul. And then Christmas Medic, it was much of the same, because, the Ubermensch carried over, it's kind of mirrors the first style in the fact that it's, it's my medic, but using Christmas attire. And then we have the MVM, same as all the other classes. Now we got Sniper, and Sniper I usually just change the primary. If I want to change playstyles, I usually either go from the Sniper Rifle to the Vintage Huntsman, to kind of go for a more aggressive style. But I have been, going back to the Sniper Rifle just to play Sniper normally and get better at normal Sniper. The Sir Shoots a Lot was also another one of my very early cosmetics, so I've been trying to wear it as much as possible. And uses the Huntsman, and then I bought a Voodoo Curse Sniper Soul, and I paired it along with this to, it's undead. The Christmas, same thing, Huntsman, and I've also used the Mutton Man that I brought back on Soldier, to kind of give it a more like winter woodsy look. And then we have the MVM loadout, that's just the same as all the other ones. Now we got Spy, and Spy I bought a Quake and Burt, because I've been trying to use more of the normal Invis watches. We have all of this stuff that I've had for a while. Funny dick joke being one of my oldest Spy main cosmetics, along with the Murderer's Motif, which I still have because I wanted to go for a hamburger. And then we have my Halloween Spy, which uses the Foul Cowl that I got, and then the Spy Soul that I have, along with much of the same. The only reason I use the red tape recorder is because I got it from a giveaway from a streamer that I've known for a while, that I started watching when he had 25 followers. Now he has like over I think 400. I'll have to check, but he didn't want it. I said, give it to me, bro, I'll take it. He traded it to me, and I've just been using it just for funs. I don't play Spy that much, but Winter Spy decided to go for more of like scholarly, because he's more uptight and kind of a pretentious prick. So I decided to go for that with the Reader's Choice, and I actually like these glasses because kind of subtle. And then we have the MVM loadout. So in order to show you guys what kind of evolution I went on, because the thumbnail is kind of based off of the evolution of man, the little biographic that you can see, I decided to recreate some of my very old loadouts that were like actually used, except for this, which most of them were like unique. But I'll start with my very old ones. So I decided to go with this as like my all-class look. I didn't have a lot of cosmetics because this was back in like very early 2020 when I didn't really have money to spend on things. So I decided to kind of do this and do that. So for my pyro, it actually was this, because I actually had cosmetics for pyro, and the Face of Mercy was one of my very first stranges ever. So I decided to do that, and I had a very all-class look for all of my classes, because this was one of my very first. This is actually my first strange ever. I had a strange hooded haunter. I had a haunted strange hooded haunter, and I kind of ditched that for this kind of look. And I really just didn't have a lot of cosmetics, so oftentimes I would resort to these three for like my basic look. Now when I had my first stream set and I started grabbing all that, I decided to start kind of making this kind of loadout, and this is what you would see in a lot of my very early like 2021 videos. I had much of the cosmetics were still the same. I still kept the Final Frontiersman for this, the 2 cosmetics for this. The Demoman and the Heavy were the only real ones that I just scrapped everything. I mean, even on Pyro, I still kept the Face of Mercy. The Face of Mercy, like, just kind of stayed on my Pyro, even in now, because I like the look of it. It kind of grew on me. So so most of my cosmetics kind of stayed, but there was a lot of changing that I did to get to the level that I have today in TF2 Cosmetics. So I want to thank everybody for watching the video, and if you enjoyed the video, subscribe. I need, as of recording, I need 35 more subscribers to get to 100 my subscribers, so I can then do my face reveal, and I'd like to get there, Hopefully I will be able to have more uploads. I'm starting to get back into YouTube and starting to get back into content creation, and I think it's a really cool outlet for me to do, just to express a little creativity, just record some stuff, even if it's just TF2 stuff, because I had gotten really burnt out on TF2. Now I'm just starting to come back to it, and it's been really nice to see the evolution of my loadouts thus far, and yeah. Thank you guys for watching the video. See you in the next one. Oh, fuck. Shit!